How long before your actual release did you know that you were getting released?
Like 2 days before
Really?
I knew I was. Yeah, they hit that shit, hit me. Yeah, I ain't see it coming, and we knew we had the motion in, and we had got a positive sign, but still we hadn't had a ruling. Positive sign was the prosecutor saying we're not going to pose Mr. Lewis asking. And matter of fact, we recommend that he get immediate release. So at that point, that's some positive shit, because they very rarely say that about. They always go against. No, we're not letting them out. And then again, as you know, they take the two things: you're pleading from your lawyer, and they take the prosecutor pleading, and they put both of them together and they give it to the judge. And that's what they did. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it's a positive sign what just happened, but I don't know when the judge gonna rule on it. And with dealing with this particular judge, he sets on our case for a long time, even when he sets on the shit. But he came back, I guess, a day or so with that ruling and ordered immediate release for me. And I was blown away. 2 days. It said Monday I think that shit was like Friday or Saturday when it happened, and Monday you release. And so that's how that happened.
Well, by that time, you'd been in jail or in prison for 34 years. So for every day that you were alive, you were in prison for 1.3 days.
That's the calculation.
The majority of your life was spent in the cage, essentially.
Way over the majority of my life, exactly. I was spent in the cage, yeah.
And now you're being told 2 days from now, you're going back out in the world. Yeah. You have a family waiting for you and everything else like that.
Yeah, I don't know how to think. I don't know how to feel. I mean, I know I'm happy, but I can't even explain this shit. It was incredible, man. Everything what you saying and looking at me saying, that's what the fuck I was. It's true. You feel it. I've been locked up all this time, man, and I'm still like, is this shit real? I'm going into stores and shit. I don't know and all this. Yeah, it's just, but it's a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm loving this shit, but it is what you say, man. It's I don't even have the word for it, but I'm enjoying it compared to coming from where I came from in prison.
Well, yeah, when you went in, Michael Jackson was the biggest, celebrity in the world. There were maybe a flip phone or a brick phone if you were lucky.
We had the big phone with the battery, put in your car, plug up. Yeah, it was all that shit.
Yeah, the car phones were a thing. There was no internet. There was no World Wide Web. There were no iPhones. Yeah. You're suddenly thrown into a planet that you have no idea about.
Yeah, it's like I'm just being born like a newborn baby for the most part. If I don't have my son and somewhat of support system but him and what he brings to me, and that's why I look at a lot of guys, or I think about a lot of other guys who coming out of prison, out of my situation, and might not have a son or a support thing, man. It's gonna be hard on them, man. Without him, I wouldn't be able to have the damn ID, just small stuff, birth certificate, a lot of things that you go there, they asking you dumbass questions after you tell them, I'm just coming out of prison after 34 years. Do you got 2 pieces of ID? Where the fuck I'm gonna get it from? I just came out 2 days ago, but you can't do nothing without this shit. It's just stupid. They need to change this shit, man. They need to give people an easier transition and help people, man, because it's really daunting, man. So I'm just blessed to have my son and that support.